Okay, I am recording. I'm here with Xpere. I said it right? From
Yeah,
SSG
Xpere.
Xpere. Okay, because sometimes listen, I know World is be calling you XPR all the time, but
Nah, he's just like rage baiting me. I don't even know at this point.
Okay. Well, I'm just like I said, making sure we get it right. Coach from SSG. Um, I mean, kind of let's start things off with your last event, Copenhagen. How did that go in your eyes for you?
I mean, the lane itself, like when it was like internationally,
Yeah.
it went exactly like as we wanted. We beat Vitality there. It was like a very good win. I think even like for a reveal, like I think me and reveal as a duo player and coach were 4-0, like 0-4 against EU teams. So like it was like our first win against a EU team, so it was an important one. And beating like a team that like was like kind of like one of the top 3 teams, which means like it's a teams we need to beat if we want to make top 4s at lanes. It's like amazing. And then we lost to KC, but it was a close series. That game 3, anything could have happened, and then anything is after. But the regional itself, like it was, we didn't like it at all. It was like that grand final like was the worst performance of the team. We kind of like were struggling still for a week now in scrims because of that performance. We today was the day where we kind of like turned things around. We got our vibes again, and we got like our everything is back. We're playing like when we were like 4-0 in foot and everything. But it was a good lane. But if I'm honest, I would have preferred if we had won the regional, or at
Fair.
least if we lost like a better result, because that 4-0 was bad.
Fair. No, I totally get that. If you can, what do you think attributed to those losses? I know a lot of people can speculate on it, but like in your eyes, as much as you can, what do you think kind of went into like the regional loss and then the KC loss?
I mean, against KC, it was like we had a good opportunity on game 3. We didn't score, um, and we could have won that game. And I think against KC was just like close games. Like anyone could have taken that game, and then anything after it's important. They took it. They went away with it after that one game. But I talked about this against Shop was Chronic had like a bit of pressure because he missed 3 open nets, and one of them is kind of hard, but there was like definitely like 2 of them were like they're scoreable open nets, and which is imagine like it happens, but I think he got that too much to his head, and it just spiraled down, and like the entire series just like kind of like him either being scared of solo playing or scared of like positioning himself in the right spot and just second guessing kind of everything he did, and then things just went away. So yeah.
Okay. And then now you think like after the break and everything, you guys have kind of gotten that like figured out. Because I'll say for what you guys, when you guys are on, you look really good. Like one of if not the best teams in A. But obviously, you have some like there's other like pressure factors there. Is that going to be like a thing that you guys are kind of like focusing on throughout the season, or like what's up with that?
Oh yeah, 100%. Like it was a thing I focused the day after immediately, and I told this to Chronic. If there was ever gonna become like a long-term problem, we would have lost to Vitality, and we didn't. And he played good against Vitality, so it was like a one-time thing for him. But I think it's something like I'm working on because there's definitely still like a small FK effect on Chronic, and I think like he plays good against like Shop. He plays very good against Shop, and I just think like he needs to beat them again and just like show Shop that like they made the wrong move by like picking him by kicking him kind of.
Yeah. Okay, I could see that. A little, just it help. It would definitely help to like just get over that hump for sure. Um, how did you feel about just the land in general, like being in Copenhagen, having that early land? Was that like do you think it was beneficial for your team to like be there and experience that?
No, I imagine like I love the LAN, but I hated the fact of like how the regional worked. Like I, if maybe they had just invited the teams and we played the LAN with the international teams, I would have loved. But we had like a gap over everyone else regional one, in those like 2 3 weeks between regional and the top 4 gave kind of like Shop an opportunity to like catch up to us, which they did and they beat us. and if we had played that same Sunday, like the day after, like after we followed food, we would have probably just followed everyone else as well.
Okay,
But food no, shop did a good job. They kept screaming us. They analyzed things well, and they played good against us, and we played bad, so they went away with the regional.
fair enough. So if that one, if you think that like if you played that weekend continued out, then you guys had the advantage over all of the other teams, and then that delay of time between the end of the regional and Copenhagen just gave everybody a chance to kind of like catch up a little bit.
Yeah, give everyone
Yeah,
like time to figure things out. Yeah.
yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. What about the strength of North America in an international sense? Obviously, it's kind of weird for you because you are technically an EU coach, but I mean, it also kind of makes you a little bit unbiased as well. So I mean, like, how did it feel for you looking at both those, getting like a little early preview of both those regions going head to head?
Uh, I'll be honest, like EU is lacking something. I don't know what it is yet, but I feel that like either EU is not like committed as much to the game anymore, and NA is, but there's definitely something missing in EU. I feel like NA teams like EU teams grind more than NA teams, but I feel like NA teams show that they want to win in the way they play the game, and EU teams just kind of like play the game, which is something like it was the opposite a few years ago. And I think that's like the main thing I saw. Like, there isn't like a single world where like Redacted just like dominates Snip the way they did, you know. And if I look at the series, like Redacted just wanted it more than anyone else, you know. And Nip didn't want it enough. Like they were losing to Redacted, and they were more worrying about like fixing their mistakes than like just playing the game and probably like beat them. And Redacted was just like they were ready. Like you commit a mistake, I'm there to score it. So
Yeah, I can see that. Definitely does feel weird too. Even after, even as of today, this is January 13th. So they already did the Swiss stage for EU quals. Novo didn't make it, I don't think. Uh,
yeah,
that listen, we probably have to talk about that off screen, but that one personally, because I like that Novo team. I like them all. I like Juke. I like Achronic. I like the I forget.
Nico.
Nico, yes, Nico. Like I got to talk to a lot of them, and they're really cool individuals, like all by themselves. So it's really surprising that they couldn't get over the hump. But I don't know, maybe it's something in the water in Europe. But of course, you guys got your own calls to prepare for. Saw Reveal streaming a bit. I think you guys got. Do you guys have like a boot camp going on right now? Like, what's up with that?
It's like the team house. SSG got like an house for the whole year. And
Oh
they just like
wow,
leave. Yeah, they'll live there, and like if we wanna run boot camps, they can just go there. So it's like yeah, it was like one of the things like I told the other like, look, if you want me to take the team to the next level, I need this. Because there's no, because like Europe has like boot camps everywhere, you know, and
yeah,
like you're just like a 3 hour away from like a boot camp in the middle of Europe. But NA is such a big region that like getting boot camps is just hard, and like you have to get a boot camp and you have to like go to a hotel like 10 minutes away, and it's just expensive with like Ubers and everything. So I just
yeah,
told you, look, get a spot. Reveal can live there because Reveal like lives on the west.
yeah.
Diaz needs the spot as well. So just get an house, let everyone go there to boot camp. We don't have to worry. And I think that's like also helps us as a team, you know, like boot camping as a team for regionals. Like we have like a step ahead, not a step above everyone else. That is not, you know.
Yeah, I can see that for sure. And it's good that you guys have like access to it for the whole year as well. So, oh, will you be there? Like, are you
I
gonna?
should go regional three maybe. If
Okay,
I don't go regional three, I go like preparation for the major if we make the major.
okay, that works.
It's just
Cool.
like there's just like no point at you know, like they're already used to like living together,
Yeah,
and like we already spent a lot of time on call. I spent a lot of time on call with Reveal regardless, so it's like if I'm there or not, it's probably almost the same.
oh, okay. Well, that's good then. It doesn't impact you guys too much. All
Yeah.
right, cool. How's things been with Diaz? How's he been getting kind of settled in with things?
Uh, in the beginning, his English was not the best. It's been getting better. He's like starting to like talk now.
Hmm.
I think that was like a phase for him where like he was like learning. This was kind of like the biggest problem I had in the beginning with him. Chronic was like used like the most unnecessary comms in game, which I already fixed for him. And he was like kind of catching those comms because like when a non-native English person hears a specific word they never heard before, they just use it. It's like just comes to our brain. You know, it's how it
Yeah.
works. And he was doing that a lot, so it was like kind of worrisome. But like now his English is good. He even gets mad if we don't let him speak, so it's good.
Oh, that's really good.
And yeah, yeah, and he's like learning a lot, and like he's a very smart kid. And honestly, like I think he surprised me with the for the positive. You know, I had expectations for him. I remember at Worlds, Bruno Visky, the coach for Furia right now,
Yeah.
was not saying the best things about him, and I was defending Diaz. And the funny thing that like this season we're on the same team. My one thing is like I want to get Fury at the lane, and I want Diaz to show Bruno Visky how
Oh,
wrong he was.
I like that. That's good.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I plan on talking to Bruno too. Maybe I haven't reached out yet, but that'd be good to see if I can get something from his side. So that might be a little potential rivalry, bro. We'll see. But that's good. I mean, so you talk about the Fury matchup, but uh, kind of shifting back to North America, where do you feel like your team stands in the overarching landscape of things? Like, are you guys the best team in NA? Obviously, you know, Regional 2 is going to start. NRG is going to want to come back. They looked pretty good in FIFA E. They didn't win, but they did look pretty solid. But I mean, what are your thoughts on where you guys are in that whole landscape right now?
I don't really have an opinion on it. I think NRG um, is like a great fucking team. Wait, can I swear? I'm
You know,
swearing.
yeah, that's fine. We'll let it go. I didn't have a plan for that, so we'll figure it out.
I think they're like an amazing team, and honestly, like Shop they beat us, so they're seed number one right now. It's like I'm not gonna say like we're seed one. I think NA is at the point right now where like we have three enough strong teams to the point you can say there's like one, you
Mm,
know, and that's good for the region because we can get better with each other. And I think that's something that like we've noticed last year going into Worlds. I told Setu, look, I don't know about you, but like I want to scream you every day, and that's what we did. And we're doing the same right now, kind of like I'm screaming NRG 2 times a week. If I can, I'll do three. Shopify, I'm doing 2 times a week. If I could, I'll do three. I have like top 7 teams in the region asking me for scrims that I don't have time because I'm double booking, triple booking the same teams because like the region is becoming so good at the top that like it's worth to just like scrim these teams right now and like make everyone so good that we can compete. So it's like I can say we're the best or like we're seed number one because there isn't. You know, anyone can show up on a day and win.
okay, that's gonna make the regional very exciting. Very exciting. Okay. Anything from you before we close out?
Not really. Like I
Okay.
said everything I wanted to say. It was yeah, I gave the responses I wanted to give. That's good.
All
Because
right.
sometimes I think too much and I talk too much.
I know. But I mean, that being said, I did ask Matt. I wanted to ask you as well. I mean, did you have like a good holiday? How were things IRL
It was good.
wise? Yeah.
It was good. I spent with the family. We always have the family tradition. We go to my sister's house. We just dress with like Christmas hoodies and just like spend the night. And like I just like hang out with my niece, which is like the good part. So
Yeah, that's cool. It's always good to be able to like spend time with family. I got a chance to do a little bit of that too, so definitely good. All right, Expert. Thank you so much for taking the time, and then of course we're going to see your team play quals this weekend, right? You guys are doing quals this weekend.
yeah, we play Sunday.
Quals this weekend, and then of course the regional is going to be the week after, so that'll be good. So all right, wishing your team the best of luck, man. Thank you.
Thank you.